look outside yourself. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Okay. That's right. Yeah, it's not a problem. Esoteric to the exoteric, all this thoughtless. Yeah, everything y'all know is common knowledge. Yeah. Alright now. Yeah. Okay. It's cosmic nonsense. Alpha and Omega, Alphabet and Adonis. Where this water dripping from just is not a faucet. Yeah. Alright now. I just be in a dream, still I can't ever wait. Asking me where you were from, I came out of space. Beautiful spirits in the sky, still creating the day. If you don't got your own mind, you gon' stay in a flame. Let me ask you what you gon' do. And I told you now, what you gon' do. And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah. What you gon' do. And I told you that. What you gon' do. And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah. Demons from the past like the axe. Do you remember me? Going in the dark is being trapped up in a memory. Imagine all my enemies laughing at the end of me. The energy they gave got me surpassing all their distant dreams. Don't act like this is just a me. It's something more than that. All this knowledge that I be getting, right where the Lord be at. Pain is like rain in the brain, right where you storming at. Front and center, I need some cover, just like a quarterback. Yeah, going back to my early days, I was on my third dizzle. Yeah, fucked around with the wrong people, now I got trust issues. Yeah, was the ones who got a lot of problems and they tryna fuck with you. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, they the ones who give you trust issues. Because there's always agendas behind a relationship. Cause they don't really fuck with ya behind all the faking shit. You really think you need your sister or that guy you was staying with? You really need to get the picture in your mind, you ain't making sense. What was you gonna do? And I told you that. What was you gonna do? And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah. What was you gonna do? And I told you that. What was you gonna do? And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah. In this world with nobody, you know, they wanna know where the pilot flew. Everything externalized, that's outside, came from inside of you. You gotta pick up their pieces, you know, but ain't nobody there to claim it. For sure, since the puzzle completed. Now everybody gon' be waiting, what the fuck, yeah. What was you gon' do? And I told you now. What was you gon' do? And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah. What was you gon' do? And I told you that. What was you gon' do? And I told you that you just externalize. Everything is internal. Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your weekly tarot horoscope. This is the Peace Dealer. Yeah, I won't say too much more. Just gonna jump right into this. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Shout out to you, Shawnee. Thank you guys so much. My bad. I got really I'm a little in shock because I just found out someone died just now. Oh my god, renewal. That I wasn't, but it's not really anyone I know personally. It's just really random. Anyway, oh, I hope my vibe isn't worrisome. I'm feeling splendiferous. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm out here. Whew. Don't mind the McDonald's bag in the back, but yeah. No, no, no. There we go. I didn't even want to mention it because like I don't really like to talk about pop culture references. This one just kind of hit because it's just a reminder of how fucked up LA is, or the world, but really LA. And the only reason why I want to talk on that is that that's a sign of things to come. I was kind of referencing Pluto Aqua Star Killer season where you can't really perform in peace, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Anyway, um, I've never listened to a single PMB rock song. Um, I saw him in an interview, and I saw someone who's super real, albeit his moon is in Capricorn. So, Moon and Cap gang lost another one. Sagittarius Sun, y'all lost a real one. So, Sagittarius click. So, it is what it is. Just seeing this, we're literally seeing a collapse of infrastructure and uh, authority. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not really the type of like certain people wanted me to talk about the Queen of England. I have nothing to say about the Queen. Like, I'm not. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a news. I'm gonna make like a news agency where I cover current events, but I'm not really that guy that wants to talk about what everyone else is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like super relevant. Like I got caught up in the politics of 2020 because it was super relevant to astrology. Like it was literally mirroring it. But yeah, like I I kind of make it a point not to kind of shed light too much to these things. Only thing I'll say about Queen Elizabeth dying, who I think is a Taurus sun, is that her death is an omen. So her as well as a few other people, she's one of those people. Kind of think there's certain souls that once they die, apocalyptic events are just gonna happen, like, and not even like on any mystical kind of thing. Just think of them as a domino, and their death pushes a domino of effects that hyper accelerates everything. So it's almost as if, as long as they were alive, it was postponing certain disasters from happening. It was postponing certain things from happening. So you have collective influences like the queen, who is a pendulum, and then you also have individuals in your life who represent this too. That maybe they're not known by like millions of people, but so there's different levels to this. So that's really the only thing. Like whether she was dead before and they're just announcing it now or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't really care about all that. But I will say the only thing I'll say about her death is that because she's old money, like especially it's significant that her son is in Taurus. Taurus is the natural queen. So for her to be queen of England in the sign of Taurus, the long, like that's longevity. For her to live that long, she was a staple. She was one of the four fixed royals. So like when people like that pass, they don't just die. Like there's super significance to that. And Uranus and the North Node was in her sign. So just keep that in mind. Like I don't necessarily want you to think logically, like, oh, this means that this happened. Like, just know that this is shit's about to kick off. That's all I'm about to say. Shit is about to kick off. That's the only thing I kind of gained from that. I'm talking about within the next 6 months. Anyway, boom. We're going to step into this reading. Don't get distracted by the myriad of projections towards you. A lot of people have been lost in just straight delusion. The way this system is, you kind of have to take part. You know what I'm saying? You have to dance with the devil. And so some of you know how to take part, but still disassociate. And then some people don't know the difference. So like they're completely lost. And it's like, you're still dealing with people who take the Monopoly game more serious than the life outside the game, if that makes sense. Like taking way too serious their career, their relationships, the money they make, the lifestyle they live, not acknowledging that that's cool, B, but that's a Monopoly game. Like if you really like that game, that's cool. Don't start looking at other people who don't play the game as intense as you, like they're broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have as much Monopoly money as me. You broke. And it's like, bitch, I'll beat your ass like right outside the real game. Like, you know, what are you talking about? You leave this for the game. Like, we can go outside real quick. But like, I really want you to embrace this analogy because like, you can't convince these people that there's a life or reality outside this game. Like for them, it's just this game. Like it's cool if you have a balance. It's cool if like you go really hard materially, but if you lost it all, you're good. You know that it doesn't define you. Like you're not attached to it. But like there are people who that they've invested so much into that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their identity. If you take that from them, they're not going to be themselves, which means if whoever's like that, they a fucking loser. No offense, but I mean offense by that. Sorry, not sorry. For like, if you attach so much identity to what you have physically that you don't feel like yourself when you lose it, you're a loser. Like you don't really know what you are doing. You don't really know who you are. Okay, like if I lost this YouTube channel, if Instagram deleted my page, if I don't have the means to do my online shop anymore and I can't do readings, I'm not going to trip out and be like, oh, I can't get more followers. I had a nice run. I did that shit like a fucking boss. And then I'm going to just do the next thing. Like, it's not a problem. I could create a new channel. Like, this shit does not define me. If I had millions of followers and I had to lose them all in a day, that's that. It's not, I'm not going to get coerced or influenced because people think they can leverage whatever. So you need to be, you know, just like me, you're doing this too. And you need to really stay convicted to that because the increasing nature of temptation to give in to what you see, but is really fake, it's seductive. It's very seductive. Okay. Looking at the lavish cars, looking at the high quality fabrics, looking at, you know, high end experiences. Luxuries are luxuries, they're not good or bad. It's all about the context that you're integrating this in your life. And some of you are wondering why, as hard as you try, you don't have access to these areas. And you need to stop playing yourself, because maybe spirit is showing you that these things from the outside looking in aren't at all what they look like. And that if you really had that, you wouldn't really be happy the way you think you would. And you know that maybe the portrayal of these lifestyles are complete and total illusions. So I'm just saying that with the sun in Virgo opposite Neptune in Pisces, which is the reality versus the expectation. Okay, like the imagination versus the reality. Because you know what I'm saying? The expectation is it's this glorious lifestyle being lived. But the reality is, if it was the earth watching, the earth would just see all these people on their phones like, look at this, look at this. And the earth will be like, bunch of fucking weirdos. Like, that's it. That's it. That's the reality. You have a bunch of rich, intelligent, genius, well-researched idiots. And it is what it is. Everyone has a qualification these days, and everyone's an expert in something. And then there's you minding your own business and creating your own path outside of this broad one that leads to hell. I like you. All right, we're gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna pull a card for underlying theme. And for any of you who would like a live reading, you are more than welcome. It ain't nothing. You are more than welcome. If you see this ticker down below or the description box below, to join the queue, 20 for one card. Lightwork Enterprises, I got your PayPal. You are first. Much appreciated. And yeah, 30 for two, 20 for one, 3 for 40. So yeah, before I go right into this, the first thing I'm going to say is a lot of you feel a sense of cognitive dissonance. And it's not in the way you think. A lot of you are seeing people who put on this front, and a lot of you are feeling projections from people. And this is more so the cultural, societal norm, unconscious, subconscious facets that we just presuppose and assume is the norm. Like someone with a certain level of status and the way they walk around someone who perceived has a less status, right? So you're dealing with people who are looking at you like they're above you, but the energy doesn't match. Like vibrationally, the way you carry yourself, the way you communicate, you're not even on the same level. But on the surface, the way they try and like leverage what they have superficially may look it, but really it's not it. And I don't want to be vague and say vibrationally. I'm talking about someone who might have this seemingly high stature of being an expert communicator, and they go up and speak and it's mid, and then you go up and speak, you have no qualifications, and you have everyone at the tip of your tongue. You have everyone's that's the perfect example. This is the energy I want to bring this week. So you have someone who is hailed by every single mainstream media outlet as the best communicator ever, and they know this celebrity, and they're rich, and they're pushed, and everyone who sees them treats them like a god. Then there's you, right? You don't have any of those qualifications. No one knows who you are. You're what they call a nobody, okay? And both of you happen to be on the same speaking engagements. And that person speaks and it's mid, son. Like you're trying to pay attention. They mid. They not even that good. Like they are. Like they are all right. Like they're not bad. They're not bad. But are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? Like I had to try and pay attention. And then you, the nobody, comes through and you got people hooked. People are like, who the fuck was that? Yo, did you get that person's name? Who spoke? That was amazing. Right. And so now, after this person trying to size you up after the show, like, you're not on my level. You're not on my level. And the whole time you're like, you're right. I'm not on your level. You got the mainstream, whatever. But that crowd, in the back of your mind, you're like, that crowd don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to argue with that person. Like, that person's all insecure now. You're minding your business. They have to be all like, well, I know this person in earshot. I know that person. You're minding your business. You don't have to say anything because you rock that crowd. Regardless of what they want to think, you have people on the tip of your tongue, like every word, like they're hanging off on that. And like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to feel insecure because you got it. So many of you are dealing with these type of people who look the part, but they're not the real deal. You're the real deal. You may not have the image. You like certain people chose the path of image to look the part. You chose the path to work really hard on yourself. And there's balance. You can do both. But when I say certain people took the path of image, certain people decided that it's better to look the part than be the part. And you decided it is worth more to put more time and effort to be the part instead of look the part. Some of you are the part so much, you don't even care if you look like it. You go out looking homeless, but you got it like that. You don't even care. I'm taking this to horrible levels. I'm walking out looking ashy as hell. My feet looking like Lazarus ashy. Like I just got resurrected from the dead. Like I don't even give a fuck. Like I'll be trying to look straight homeless when I go out. Sandals busted as hell. I got the Jerusalem 46s on, just looking straight bummy. Just looking straight bummy. Hoping I'll run into someone too. Like, what's that? Yeah, I look like I just woke up. What's good? Like I don't give a fuck at all. And I'm learning to embrace that more. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with having swag. If you like to go out looking fresh, don't look fly. Go and look fly. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. So I'm gonna pull an underlying theme. Yo. Yo. Yo, straight up. I think it's an Aries thing. Well, no, Aries, when Aries wants to show up looking fire, Aries is gonna look fire. Aries either looks dope as fuck or like Fred Flintstone. Did you notice that? Aries will look fire. Aries will have the threads, the unique. Aries will just look one of a kind. Just either fire or like Fred Flintstone. Just like a straight savage. Just like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't even care. It's no in between. It's no in between. They either look fresh as fuck or like you didn't try it all. Like you really didn't try it all. You just said, fuck it. Let's put this burlap sap over my body. Just get the fuck out of here. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, dude, like I used to think Libra was the best dressed. Aries will give Libra a run for their money. Like fire signs can dress, yo. Fire signs know how to dress. Aries will give Libra a run for their money, yo. Like Aries is pretty nice. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so the underlying theme we have is yes, your wish is coming true this week, y'all. Woo! Woo! A love of life, concerns fade away. We're gonna have to celebrate. And the message of this is alignment. I feel like a lot of you are out of alignment with what you desire versus what you really want. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that a lot of you want in theory versus for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't say that. A lot of you maybe perhaps may have felt like certain things you really want you can't really have. I think a lot of you have been disillusioned and feeling like certain things you want, they just don't exist in this real world. And then the Nine of Water saying, no, it exists. It exists. You're gonna come into this beautifully at that. And we have the Lover's card. Intimate relationships, carefully weighed decisions, good health. So for many of you, this might be some very fulfilling uh wish coming true in relationships. All right, we're gonna get into these 13 messages. So Aries, this is the message from Aries to you. Any of you with Aries in your chart, this will be accurate for you too. Okay. If you have Aries in your chart, oh yeah, I proclaim my love for my Leo boo. Now we're in Virgo season, so it is what it is. I don't have a Virgo boo though, but I did proclaim. I did shout out my Leo boo during Leo season. Um, but yeah, I'm single and I don't know if I'm getting cuffed. I don't know. It's what the lovers. I'm not a pick me. I'm not. I'm not looking to get cuffed and pushing people away. But still, you never know. You never know. I know that Sagittarius lately is still thinking about me. I can always feel it. But it is what it is. Cat moons are on some crazy shit. We do stay on some crazy shit. Shout out to New Age Jaw. Okay, you Virgo moons need to chill. Y'all need to stop just being scrumptious. All right, so Aries, this is the message we have for Aries, and this is also going to be a message Aries will represent. So we do have the Ten of Fire. Okay, too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So that is the underlying theme. Honestly, for some of you Aries, you are pent up sexually. Some of you need to whack one off. I'm gonna just be completely real. Some of you might need to get the edge off because if you let the sexual tension raise anymore, it's gonna be a tower moment. Okay, I'm just saying. And some of you might need to accept help. Blue Flame, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Okay, we got renewal. This is awakening in the beginning of the week. We got bars. We got, thank you sincerely, Calypso. We got the Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. And then we have Four of Fires. So the week ends amazing. Contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So Aries is saying that, and where is Aries in your chart? Because this is where it's going to come through. You're coming into a broad awakening. Some of you might be entering or leaving your villain era. Aries is the villain. So for those of you who are entering your villain era, Aries will assist you. Aries will help you kick down the door on that villain era and just let people know it's a whole new era. Okay, it's giving villain vibes. No, but this is some of you like reevaluating your entire life and realizing, oh my gosh, I'm a badass motherfucker. I'm no more Mr. Nice Guy. But this could really just also being awakening to your higher purpose and you're moving in the right direction. This will require perseverance with the Nine of Earth because you're going to have to get through struggles and challenges that at the Four of Fire will reach a climax of celebration. When I say climax and struggles, this actually doesn't have to be a struggle. This is really just going to be more taking forward your experience of what has worked and what has not worked in the past, and really taking the sum total of everything you've learned, the bruises you've gotten along the way, and coming to celebrate at the end of the week. There could be a party. The romance card we have is of the world. Go and get you an Archangel Michael, baby. A job well done. Okay. Oh, wow. Joy, contentment, gratitude, the path towards alignment. So Aries is saying that for those of you who haven't necessarily connected completely with a soulmate, you are coming into completion. For some of you, this completion is your single life is popping. Some of you are going to awaken to the fact that you are wholly complete by yourself. And the relationship issues you've had is because you were trying to project and find someone else to be with when you just need to be with your goddamn self. You don't even desire to be with anyone else. Others of you, you're going to find somebody who complements you perfectly. And both of you don't have any karma to deal with. You're just enjoying each other. Okay. We got the moon for career, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Know that things are not at all as they seem, and things hidden in plain sight will be revealed in order to intuitively guide you forward toward your career. The outcome is the Queen of Earth, the Herlian heir. Okay, this is a masterfully wealthy woman and queen. Make time for those around you. This is Capricorn. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding matter. So this is definitely bringing to a head your financial acuity. And for some of you, the Queen of Earth is your outcome. The Nine of Pentacles is the rich bitch, but the Queen of Wands is a whole gangster out here. I'm going to be honest. She does not play. So yeah, I think that's going to be dope. If some of you aren't yourself personifying that, you're going to be connecting with this queen. Taurus, the message that Taurus has. Hey, you know I got you. So the message that the message that Taurus has for you. Where's Taurus in your chart? Underlying theme is the Two of Air. Being unwilling and unable to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. This is general. So there's a varying level of indecision that's going to be different for everyone. For some of you watching, okay, the indecision is, should I smack this motherfucker or not? For others of you, it's should I suck his dick or not? For others of you, it's should I get back with her or not? So depending on who you are is going to influence what the nature of this indecision is. You want to make sure above all that Tory Lanez is a Leo sun, Cancer moon. You want to make sure that above all, you don't necessarily allow your emotions to run away over logical decision making. Two of Swords is saying it doesn't necessarily matter how emotionally excited you are or negative about something. Think it through first, okay? Weigh it over some semblance of logic. And the coin flip, yes, it is what it is. Now, we do have the Four of Earth in that paper. Okay, don't listen to this description. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Hold on to your coin. Don't be giving away your money. Don't be Leo out here. You're not Leo. Okay, don't be super generous and tell people to stop being broke and get some money. Okay, tell people to stop being broke and get some money. Okay, that's the Four of Pentacles. All right, giving to those less fortunate. We still help the homeless. We still help those who don't got it. But get some money. Go get some money. Okay, no, but this is talking about a shared material gain and Nine of Earth. So you're going to basically stabilize this financial gain. Time to buckle down, get things done on your commitments. A guardian angel. You might deal with someone very practical who helps you actually, organize your chaotic and horrible lifestyle because you can't get your fucking shit together. I'm bringing the daily asshole tarot back, guys. I'm gonna go in. I just needed a hiatus. Ooh, and we got the Magician. You already have the resources and ability to manifest them. So basically, unlike Aries, who's awakening first and coming into fire, you're, of course, with Taurus, grounding this material gain, setting something that's consistent and reliable, and then you're expressing and playing your hand. So you're going to really be expressing yourself and protruding new magical abilities. This is you manifesting something you had the intent on, okay, or anything you had intent on. Now, the Fool card, the Dreamer, is saying take a leap of faith when it comes with romantic opportunities. You know that person is crazy as fuck, and you know that they're usually not your type, but take a leap of faith with them. Maybe they do things that you're not used to, but you'll find out they like. Okay. Some of you, you are this dreamer. It's saying to take this approach towards relationships. Once again, for some of you, the Fool card could be a phase of just being single and discovering what it is you love. For others of you, don't be stubborn like Taurus in the negative way and turn someone down because they're crazy as shit or they're just not really what you're used to. Okay, you don't want to be too stubborn here. Taurus, I feel like, can be stubborn for the right reasons, but you don't want to let the negative, patterns come through. And then, of course, we have, the King of Fire for career. This is beautiful. Focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So you're taking entrepreneurial focus and direction into your career that's going to have you really break through very creatively, very passionately, beautifully. So finally, for the outcome, we do have the 9 of Air, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Taurus is saying there is a huge possibility that you can spend the rest of the week burrowed in anxiety and what's not going right. So this is you clapping back because we have the Magician at the end of the week. We got the King of Fire. Everything's grounded. Taurus, especially since you have the North Node and Uranus on your sign, the Tauruses in the chat will agree. I have a feeling that people are very jealous of you. I'm saying that in a very vague way because people can be jealous of anybody, and so that'll apply to you. But I really get the sense that there, with Uranus of the causal mind, is opening you up to so much psychic attack. It's not about you being sensitive to it. Aries suns who are progressed in Taurus too, Taurus moons, Taurus risings, a lot of your value is unconsciously irritating people who feel like they have leverage over you or feel like the way that you intimidate people and how valuable they feel about themselves by just being you, by just being the solid gold Midas touch that you are and you have. So the 9 of Swords is you processing thoughts that aren't yours and releasing and clapping back with a psychic attack. And that's a form of victory here. That's what the Magician, that's what the Dreamer. Anyway, it's all natural. There we go. So, Gemini, the message we have from Gemini to you. Shout out to the Geminis, where you have Gemini in your chart. The underlying theme we have is Howard, brother. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, my youngest sister, who I previewed her chat, she's the one who graduated Howard 4.0, top of her class. She's studying in Stanford right now, and she got married. I'm a brother-in-law. My youngest sister got married to her Libra sun hubby. I might even be an uncle shortly soon. Who knows? So there's that. You'd think I would just kind of say that. The shirt, whoever commented Howard, appreciate you. So the underlying theme we have for Gemini is the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So this could be a very passionate woman who challenges and pushes you. This can also be you, she's a Cancer sun. This can also be you being confident, warm, intelligent, graceful, and carrying those vibes throughout the week. We have the Page of Air, which is talking about challenging information, delays or change to plans. So you're going to come into the truth. Gemini is saying that some of you are going to employ mischievous tact. You're going to be playing very dumb, and it's going to get you information that you wouldn't have got if you didn't act as coy as you did. Also, be mindful of people who do this to you. Beginning of the week is going to be filled with people who want information from you, most likely to gossip. But some of you could also be spied on from legitimate government agents or people who want to research information or lurk on you. So there's a lot as far as what this just means as an energy. This is just like initial look into the truth, learning a new language, coming into information. Some of you are going to embody this page of air. The middle of the week, we have the moon. So the start of the week is like coming into tidbits of new information that will now blend into, it's like you come into insight and then you start to see the mystery behind that insight. It's like, here's Joe. Joe eats at this bagel shop. Joe loves to eat everything bagels. But the bagel shop is really a front for a hidden crime syndicate that Joe has no idea is actually a front for a whole cocaine operation. It's gonna get really weird in the middle of the week. It's gonna get really weird. So really strange. So, don't necessarily be perturbed by fears that come through, but you're going to come into significant psychic insights. So before you come into psychic insights, the page of air needs to introduce new terminology in the beginning of the week so that once you start to experience it at the middle of the week, you remember, oh, I just learned this. That's what this is. That's what that is. And then the end of the week, we got the Ace of Fire. All right. An exciting opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So Gemini, there's some very exciting news at the end of the week. And I think it's tied to this Queen of Fire who may give you or share her of her wand. Ew. Okay, so we do have the 7 Earth seesaw planet. A temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So Gemini, some of you are gonna know who to invest long-term commitment into. Gemini, Gemini is saying that some of you may have been indecisive about whether it is worth it to commit to somebody or not. And you're going to gain that insight. If anything, you're going to at least know what direction to head in. Hey, Gemini say you get paid, son. Financial security. Okay, 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, finding magic in the little things. This is beautiful. So 10 of Earth, that's the 10 of Pentacles. For career, you're coming into a huge breakthrough when it comes to career. This could be breaking through into a new level of passive income. This could be coming into career highs in monthly sales. It is going to have you secure, okay, which is beautiful because the outcome we have is the 5 of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So the end of the week with the Ace of Fire is going to bring you free time to focus on extracurricular activities, okay? So that you're in a position to realistically just have fun and relax, okay? This could be competitive situations that bring out more of your character, like a pickup basketball game or a board game. So mediate any competition that comes through. Don't get too in your ego. Cancer. So shout out to the crabs. Okay. The message we have from Cancer to you. Yeah. We have the page of air. That's where we left off with. So the underlying theme of this week is to pay attention to nuance, ladies and gentlemen. People will snitch on themselves. Okay? You just have to listen to them. As slick as people think they are, listen to them. Cancers do this so well. Listen to their vocal tonality. Listen to how they say things. Okay, when they finish saying things, like they will give it away. Everyone always gives it away within the first 10 seconds of talking to someone, unless they have some really weird 8th or 12th house energy and they know how to mask it like a Scorpio. But like, this is going to let you know who people are based on what they don't say and based on how they kind of reason and give you their hand. Because some of you are going to be being watched by people who are gaining intel from you, or you can come into information throughout this week in new ways that change how you think. So the beginning of the week is going to be you setting in play long-term investments and the direction of which you want to commit. Great period to look into your portfolio. We got the 2 of Cups, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So many of you could be deepening a commitment, a long-term commitment. Now that you have invested and decided to commit more towards a direction, Cancer is saying you're going to see that commitment strengthen and the emotional connection of that strengthened. And we have the Knight of Water, falling in love, or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. That is self-explanatory. If that's not the night you're going to deal with, Justin Bieber, then there you go. Now we do have the Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the human situation. You want to be Cardi B when it comes to dating. I know that sounds a certain way, but that's basically it. You just just take a no nonsense approach. I feel like some of you, the Queen of Air archetype is who you could attract. So this is someone who's very independent and intelligent as fuck. But yeah, you don't want to necessarily take an emotional approach. You want to take a more intellectual, straight up, direct approach, but still be stylish, still be classy. Now we do have the Knight of Air, so this is going to urge you to rush to the right conclusion. You're going to come up with ideas to apply to your career, and before you can overanalyze it to death, Virgo style, just act on it. And as you're acting on it, you'll be able to adapt. Ooh, we got the King of Earth, a successful time, the Midas touch, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So the King of Earth, I think, did Aries get the Queen of Earth? Someone got the Queen of Earth for an outcome. This is definitely talking about major breakthrough in financial acuity and harnessing property. So if you're not dealing with a king who wants to invest in you, you're going to be expressing that. Some people are also angry that their evil eye is not working on you. Regardless of zodiac sign, you got some people out here looking stupid. They're offended that you are unfazed by their evil eye. And like they've seen their evil eye screw people up. So it's not that their evil eye isn't powerful, it's that it doesn't phase you and they can't stand it. They're looking like they're just looking stupid, trying to evil eye you more. And it's like, you look stupid, sir. You look stupid, ma'am. Like fix your goddamn face. Fix your face. Okay. So the underlying theme we have from Leo to you is the Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Don't mess with someone protective. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't know what time it is. So we got the Dreamer. The Two of Earth is saying this week is going to have you stay productive. The Two of Pentacles is hands-on. So you're just hustling and taking advantage of every income stream that you're building slowly but surely. So take a leap of faith. The beginning of the week is headed in a new direction or dealing with someone that brings something new to you. The Knight of Air is leaping and rushing in that direction, coming into so much new intellectual insight. So this is going to be fast-paced with this Leo channel, enough to slow down at the end of the week in the right direction you move to and immediately ground and start, of course, planning for the future. Now, we do have the 10 of Earth, a very happy family life for, of course, romance. So some of you in a relationship can lock on very clearly that you're with someone who you're going to be with for the long term. This is also, I got the Lovers. This is also speaking of a very wealthy union. So, you could be connecting with someone who's a very rich family, or, you're able to really tap into this very happy family life. And for career, we have the 8 of Air. So you're going to confront the illusions that trap you through limiting beliefs so that you can change your thoughts around them to change your life. And of course, we have the 6 of Fire. This is Leo, Jupiter, Leo, victory, good news on the way. So you're coming into great public recognition once you overcome these limiting beliefs in your career and break through. All right, Leo is on your side. Leo is saying that you're not a bitch. You are a victor, not a victim. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Virgo, The underlying theme that Virgo has for you for this week is the Nine of Water, bitch. Your wishes are coming. I'm so sorry. Your wishes are coming true. Virgo just said it straight up. Your wishes are coming true, bitch. Congratulations. I got nothing else to say. This is what you wanted, right? We got the Eight of Earth. This is literally Sun and Virgo. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. But what I pick up heavy is I think there's certain things you haven't been appreciated for that you're going to get appreciated for. People are going to notice, like, oh, that was you? Oh, you did that? Wow, that's amazing. So this is just really meaningful work right off the bat being done. King of Fire, charging into a very focused charisma that will enable you to come into more creative ideas. King of Fire is good too if you want more autonomy and independence doing what you do. This is going to really have you come in to take the reins. And we have the King of Water, which will balance this with a lot more compassion. This is a very counselor, compassionate. This is a counselor who is compassionate. And so you're opening your heart, which is cool because we have a grounded working perseverance with passion and compassion mix. These could be elements of an individual you deal with or you. Okay. So for romance, we have the Page of Fire. News of an exciting new endeavor. Okay, this is saying some of you are about to get sexual. Some of you are going to learn new tricks in the bed. Some of you are going to be pushed to do something that personally you haven't done before. Okay, and we do see unity here. This is for career. Traditional viewpoints or methods. This is about doing things by the book, but some of you could be promoted to a manager status or a pope-like status, an expert that's, people have to look towards to gain the direction. This is you kind of also applying this higher knowledge to take your career to the next level by adding structure, by like adding, practice to what you do and practicing what you preach too. So we do have justice, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. I'm getting the vibe for some of you, regardless of signs, that some of you are some people are playing contrarian against you. Virgo, this is talking about anyone who's wronged you, anything that wasn't fair for you. Virgo is saying that you're gonna have justice in your favor. Now, I feel like some of you are dealing with people playing contrarian. Like they're just disagreeing with everything you say. It's not even like they disagree with what you say. They're just going to play contrarian for everything you say. And in a Truman Show kind of way, some of you are dealing with this directly and indirectly as white noise, all for the purpose of you to doubt yourself. I want you to imagine like it's Inception or it's like Ocean's 11 or Focus. All of the varying plots you're going through that seemingly look unrelated. This is the Moon card. They seemingly look unrelated, but they're all interconnected. They're all related. It's gang stalking at a 5D level. It's not at a 3D level where it's like, is this person following me? Are these people related? It's a 6 degrees of separation type feel where you may not realize, yeah, all these people are unrelated, but there's a collective vibration that, like chess pieces, uses them so that in your interactions, favorable and unfavorable, all of that is a plot in a movie as an illusion, just like Inception, so that you're focusing on this, but the one thing that they want you to do is to doubt yourself like this much. You know what I'm saying? Like they show you, oh, people applauding you and people are showing you so much love, but then there's that one person that's like, you didn't do that well, and it gets to you, right? Boom. What you don't realize is that everything was orchestrated. They paid all those people to do that. They paid that person to say that. Like you're learning to see things. You're not being paranoid, but you're learning to see things beyond what they seem on the surface. So just keep that in mind because These idiots think they're slick. Bruh, these idiots think they're slick. They think that they can play you. They think that these people have human knowledge that was researched inconclusively, and they think they're smarter than you. They think they can manipulate you. They is referring to a collective conscious undercurrent and a collective unconscious that expresses itself through many people as a part of this collective. They think they're slick. They don't know they're about to get their whole ass whooped by you. I don't even think you. Blue Flame knows. Blue Flame knows. But I don't think some of you realize that you're about to like beat the crap out of people, especially some of you who are like, I'm not violent, love and light. You're going to be loving the light out of someone's face. And it's going to be kind of shocking to you. Not necessarily because you lose your temper, but because you respect your boundaries, because someone thinks that you soft. Someone thinks that they can cross the line and touch you a certain way, and you're going to remind them, no, I kill people. Tatum, my man. I'm sorry. I stood my ground. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that was funny. All right. Libra. No, catch these hands of God. Yes. Yo, some of y'all, listen, look at me. Look at me. Comment a fire sign emoji if you this crazy. Look at me. Some of you be going off on 5D. Some of you have 5 to 10 minute rants like, if you play me, you think you slick, you think you slick. And then all them psychic, and then you know it was felt. And you be feeling crazy as fuck afterwards. But between me and you, you're not crazy, boo. You did that. You did that. You did that. They thought they could play that. They could have their cake and eat it too. Have that 3D game and 5. They thought they could play you in the 5D, but play dumb in the 3D. And you're like, listen, bitch, suck a dick. You suck a dick. You suck a dick. You suck a dick. And they didn't know you were gonna go off. They didn't know you gonna go off, so they scared of you. They're like, oh shit, we didn't even know she wouldn't give a fuck. We thought we can just gaslight the shit out of her in 3D and she wouldn't even have the courage to speak on it. We didn't know she was going to go off on us looking crazy as fuck. This is why I like you. This is why I like you. And shout out to the fellas too out here. You see all these fire emojis? I'm telling you, like, they think we sweet. They think we care. They think that we give a fuck. I don't understand it. This is the life of me. Like, how do you think we give a single fuck? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, the underlying theme we got from Libra to you. I just love that there were so much fire sign emojis. Whenever you go off, just know you'll do it. You know you did it right when you come to and you feel crazy as fuck. Like, damn, like I really just did that. Don't worry, you did it. You did the right thing. You did it right. You did it right. That's your brain shifting back to 3D. So the reason why you did it right is in that moment, when you're in the moment, you don't consciously shift to 5D. You're just in it. And then when you come back to 3D, your brain is processing, what the fuck? Like, this is a real. That means you did it right. You did it right. You did it right. Unless you're a Pisces, then you just don't give a fuck. Pisces is the one sign that doesn't feel that like, what the fuck? Because like their whole reality is just like, no, all right. Libra, the underlying theme that Libra has for you is unity. So we got the Hierophant again doing things about a book. And also, some of you are being called to step up and show the way instead of tell people the right way, like just literally lead by example. So we have awakening. Fuck yeah. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So similar to judgment that another sign got, Libra, this is literally going to help you change. Libra is going to help you change the way you're looking at certain things, especially if you're looking at yourself wrong. We have the Ace of Fire. Gemini got this. Change your life now. So once you kind of change your perspective around the situation in the beginning of the week, You're going to be able to move forward with something that I think was always there or will present itself now that you kind of open up yourself. But this does lead to the five of water at the end of the week. Things not turning out the way you would hope, not seeing the positive situation, crying over spilled milk. So hopefully it's not a false start with the ace of fire. The five of water is saying that some of you could be dealing with someone who brings their baggage back at you, or this could just be a genuine disappointment at the end of the week. But I don't think it's anything that will knock you out. So we do have, of course, the six of earth, financial flow with romance, definitely receiving gifts or being able to balance out you and someone else. And for career, we have the page of air. So you're going to come into new information. Some of you, a competitor, might literally be trying to steal your ideas. So just be careful who you talk to about what you're doing. And for the outcome, we have the seven of earth. So you're going to plant really good seeds to help secure your long-term future ahead. Okay. So next we got Scorpio. The message we have from Scorpio to you. Oh, yeah. Scorpio in the house. Pisces live. All right, so Scorpio is saying, get some dick. What? Okay, Scorpio is saying the star. Okay, happy times. I think you're going to be shocked. I'm getting the sense that you're manifesting an experience you're not expecting to manifest. It's kind of like a pinch me, am I dreaming kind of experience. So as an underlying theme of the week, dream, dare to dream, dare to have the audacity to believe that the best thing can happen to you the next moment and that every single one of your dreams can come true. This is definitely going to help rejuvenate your faith in the good things in life, especially with this shady ass seven of air. Okay. Beginning of the week is going to key you into people trying to finesse you or certain plans you want to keep on the hush and not play your hand in. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, which mirrors the star card. This is literally an unexpected positive, like lottery winning change or just coming into something very fortunate. Seven of air makes me think, though, that you might be stealing home base. So you might be implementing proper strategy to come into this finesse that will look like it was random, but you kind of engineered it. And we do have the three of water, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, birth announcement. You need to have fun. So whatever this Wheel of Fortune is going to be amazing. That makes me think the seven of air is you. Scorpio is saying, keep your poker face right. Like whatever you're doing in the beginning of the week, instead of revealing it, do it first and then let it come out. That's kind of the energy I get. So for romance, we got the Chariot, an important achievement. Okay, public recognition. Scorpio is saying some of you about to get with someone smoking. Some of you about to be with someone and be like, is that you? Hey, Scorpio, that's you. Yo, that's crazy. That's you. That's you. Damn, you be like, yeah, that's me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is, yeah, you know what I mean? All right, my bad. So this is also talking about maybe some of you aren't even interested in love because you just out here winning. That's another alternative Chariot card. Like you're not even looking for love. You're just catching W's. But this is saying if you're shooting your shot, you're going to swish. Okay. Now we do have the Queen of Fire. This is literally the card of career success in career. This is over the celebration card. So there's a lot of breakthrough. I think a lot of you are going to come in. Virgo season is the rewards from career for Scorpio, 11th house. And then we do have life experience. The Tower card. Ooh, the snapping. So that's beautiful because the star comes after the Tower. So whatever unexpectedly shifts, it's going to lead into great celebration, even if it kind of seemingly alters your life trajectory. There's more positive to see through. Okay, and Scorpio saying you have a lot to celebrate at the end of the week too. Sagittarius, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey. Like, there's no reason why that should be in my head. Like that. Like this is what we heard growing up. You know how many times I've heard that song just to be in my head? Just my bad. My childhood. All right. The message we have from Sagittarius to you. Now let me see you do it. Hey. Now let me see you do it. Don't act brand new. You know what I'm doing. Night of air. Okay. Sagittarius is saying that a Gemini is going to come and sweep you off your feet. And it's going to blow your mind. Because normally you might be used to Geminis that talk that good talk. And then they just keep going because they ain't about shit. But this time they mean it. And you're mesmerized. Like, what? Like, he's walking the talk too? What is happening? What is going on? This is crazy. No, but this is also talking about perhaps you taking a more decisive approach towards how you just just if it's on your mind, just say it, even if it gets you in trouble. Now we do now we do have the two of air. The beginning of the week is you overcoming indecision, very perilous indecision. Like, are you going to have M&Ms or Skittles? You know what I'm saying? Very life-changing decisions. Gucci or Fendi? We don't know. This is very important though, because you might be conflicted between what you really feel like doing versus what you know is right. Like, you shouldn't smack this lady upside the head, even though you told her 5 times not to talk to you like that. But you just feel like it's the right thing to do. You just feel like with all your heart, this bitch needs this. This bitch needs you to smack Earth, Wind, and Fire out her face because she thinks she's slick right now. You told her nicely that you really are about that life, and she thought you were joking. And Sagittarius has to deal with this every day. And now you're like, I need to teach you a lesson, but you know that that's not right. You know that you're also classy, but your heart is like, if I smack this woman, she will be baptized with the Spirit. Hold on, do you know Sagittarius talks like this every day? Like, I'm not joking. Like, I'm speaking Sagittarius right now. Like this is how they deliver it. Like, like they have to go through real life decisions. They can baptize her with the Spirit. Her life will be changed. She will know God. She will never be like that. But she has to. Instead, she's not gonna smack her. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard out here for Sagittarius. It's not easy. It's not easy for Sagittarius. Like, they really do go through it. Now we do have the Ace of Air. So this indecision is gonna make room for a new idea and a new truth, a new way to communicate what you're saying. So let that pressure build, because with the Ace of Swords, anything that you might be unsure about, you're going to break through into great clarity, which I can imagine will feel super good. So far, we have nothing but air. Knight of Air, Two of Air, Ace of Air, Ace of Water. Oh my God, Sagittarius, I'll have what y'all have. And that is crazy. Falling in love, or the resurgence of relationships, spiritual growth, and emotional intuition, a new home, an enhanced intuition. So, this is talking about, first, you come into a brand new clarity of mind, and this opens the way for a spiritual awakening and new feelings. That's so beautiful. So there's definitely newness. And for romance, we have the Nine of Air. So you're going to confront all your fears. I forgot who got the Nine of Air as an outcome, because this will apply to them too. But this is basically saying, some of you are expecting something really bad to happen. And that's very vague. I feel like there are worries that you may have in your relationship that will be dispelled. I think the energy I get is like that's so Raven. It's like you might see something or you might expect something will go really bad, and then it's not nearly as bad as you expected it to be. So this is saying to really be you have to be able to know the difference between negative psychic attacks against your relationship and your worries and doubts. Okay, we do have the Queen of Water for career. Relationships develop to a new level, trust pure your intuition. uh the Queen of Cups and through Sagittarius wants you to really grow the emotional connection you have with your relationships. Who can you nurture in your career? Because approaching them as if you want people to get the impression that you really care about them with the Queen of Water, and apply this level of emotional intelligence to your career decisions this week, instead of taking a more logical or practical approach, will actually be the move. So like this is like if you don't want to go, if you want to go to work because you feel like it, or you don't want to go to work, that doesn't seem rational, but that's the advice you kind of want to go with this week. And the outcome we have is the Page of Water. A new person enters your life. So these are new feelings, heightened psychic abilities. This could literally be a new love. Okay. So looking forward to that. Capricorn. Capricorn. I'll be mad as hell when I miss some stuff in the chat. Like I'll literally just see, dude, I don't know why this hurts my heart. When Pop Smoke died, yeah, I don't know why this hurt. Like, I don't know this dude. Like I can't act brand new. I just seen like one interview. You know what I'm saying? Like I know we have opposites. I think it's because he's a fellow Cap Moon, and this is just a super real individual. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, I can't really front and be like, oh, I'm sad he's dead. But I don't know why it just hurts. Like, it fucking sucks. I don't know why. It's just really sad. It shouldn't have had to happen like that. It is what it is, though. The underlying theme that we have for Capricorn. Yeah, King Bao. Shout out to King Bao. So if you haven't heard of King Bao, I'm gonna show light, give light to this gentleman right here. Just show some love. King Bao. I knew you was gonna do me like that. I knew you was a real nigga, Kodako. Really? Really? Hmm. Well, I done forgot my password. That's crazy. Give it to me, baby. Please be patient with me, y'all. Mercury retrograde is trying me, and I'm blaming this on Mercury. I don't care. I am blaming this on Mercury. Um, Thank you for your patience with me. This is so freaking retarded. I don't know why you do with me like this. Give it to me, baby. I don't even know what I'm singing. Oh my God, stop playing with me. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for your patience again. That's crazy. Oh my God, you are ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. You're like totally like effing with me. Oh my God, you bitch. Stop. Hackers just had to screw it up for everybody. All right. I 115 and a 202. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get it out of my face. Gosh. Okay. For anyone who's interested, I would like to introduce you to King Bao. Okay. We're going to get right back to it. King Bao is a very interesting individual. He has Jimmy Kimmel Challenge. Okay, for those of you who want to follow, he is doing the Jimmy Kimmel Challenge.
Jimmy. So day 15 of the Jimmy Kimmel Challenge got removed off of Instagram from nudity and sexual activity. What's interesting about this is that it was a meme. And it was a meme that I remixed that I got off of Instagram.
So check that man out. He is basically calling Jimmy Kimmel out for being on the Epstein's flight log list, amongst other things. It's a movement that's not necessarily big now, but will be. Trust me on that. Just basically given the timing of it all, to be honest. But yeah, right, right. Okay, I'm gonna do that later. But yeah, please make sure you check him out. Right? Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you for your patience, Capricorn. I feel like that was the reading for you. Just patience. Okay. So Matthew, thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciated. All right. We do have, of course, the Three of Water. Underlying theme for Capricorn is celebration. So really find time to literally celebrate every day, because you're going to have a lot to really be grateful for. But I think there's going to be great news. Although the beginning of the week can expose betrayal or great sadness or sacrifice you're ready to move forward on. But I don't even think that for some of you, this will be sad. I think some of you will see this as saw that coming, or it could be something that's not related to you. We do have the Emperor, though. This is leading into great structure and authority. So you're going to move forward with great leadership, or you're going to be dealing with a father-like influence who evokes this. And based on this foundation of leadership, you're going to have great passion to move forward. So this could be a Knight of Fire who gives you a passionate message of inspiration. But the end of the week, similar to another sign, is going to be very, very, very passionate. Okay, so for romance, we do have the Four of Air. This is very peaceful. Some of you could have a one-night stand or no strings attached sex. This could also be just someone who you connect with romantically that clears your mind and that you can relax and be around. In fact, the approach for you romantically this week might just be to approach things platonically. Okay, we do have the King of Air. So some of you, Capricorn, is saying that you're going to reach the top of your field. Some of you are becoming experts at your field. If not, this is saying to consult an expert in your field, gain advice from them, listen to what they say, and be prepared to level up because they're going to hook you up. And we have the Four of Water, okay? Open your eyes to the possibilities. So I feel like some of you could just really be detached and curve opportunities. You're going to be emotionally contemplating, but the outcome of this week, you just might be like, meh. You know what I'm saying? You might be unbothered because you're just kind of sorting through how you feel. I know this looks really boring, but with the Three of Water as an underlying theme, I think you'll still in the background be celebrating. So it won't be like a bored meh as much as it'll be you unbothered by things that could potentially worry you. Now we do have Aquarius. Aquarius. We do have Awakening, baby. So you're going to be looking at things from a new and different perspective. You just need to surrender, okay? The beginning of the week, we have the Eight of Air. You're going to highlight limiting beliefs that have you feel stuck in yourself and others. And this is going to lead into the Six of Fire, victory. So you're going to get out of limiting beliefs that will have you burst forward into public recognition, especially for those of you who are very nervous or shy about maybe moving forward with something that you're nervous about expressing, only to do it and you knock it out the goddamn park. Hey, and we have your wishes come true. So Virgo and Aquarius got this. So the week starts off limited, you break through and glow up, and then your wishes come true at the end of the week. Aquarius is hooking you up. We got the King of Water. So this is someone who's very compassionate. This is your zaddy, ladies. Okay, this is definitely someone who is very Aquaman with the way he loves you. Okay, someone who's going to cater to you, very compassionate. Some of you are saying you want to take on those qualities. And we do, of course, have the King of Fire. So there's more entrepreneurial, independent focus towards your career that will really have you want to make your own decisions. Some of you are segueing to not really work for anybody. So this will really help you if you want to make that decision. Now, the outcome is you being elevated to a Pope-like position or gaining mentorship from this Hierophant. It's somewhat humanitarian, even though this is Taurus, but this is going to really put things more into perspective and organization for you. Okay, finally, Pisces. Aquarius, this week is looking nice. All right, so the underlying theme we have for Pisces. Thank you, Blanche. We do have, of course, the King of Fire. Pisces is saying to communicate with vision. Don't necessarily just tell people your ideas. Show them with great masterful fashion and embrace life a lot more passionately and take it by the horns. Now, Pisces is hooking you up with new emotions. There's a spiritual awakening at the beginning of the week that will enable you to really focus and harness a new love, new feelings, new emotions, restored emotions. And with Queen of Fire, this could be towards the Queen of Fire, especially with the King of Fire here. This could also be like a twin flame recognition between you and someone whose goals align, and both of you are freaking badass, especially together. But we have the Five of Air. Maybe there's miscommunication at first, an unwise choice. This could also not be related to that narrative. This could really just be a scattered mind. This could be people hating on you or trying to play contrarian towards you, because you're coming into great Pisces. Beware of people who you have this new idea, you're very passionate, but you're dealing with people who want to kind of dismiss it or deter you, or kind of have you feel less excited about it. Okay, don't get caught up in that hating ass energy. Now, the romance card we have is the Five of Earth. Some of you may feel like you're not worthy. Okay, some of you may feel alienated. Others of you, you're connecting with someone who will love you through thick and thin, whether you have $0 to your name or not. But we do have the Eight of Earth for career. So you're coming into meaningful work. This is saying that the work you're doing that's skilled is being rewarded, and you want to keep up the quality work and maintain that. But for those of you who are looking for money, who are looking for work, apply. Like, it's there. You're going to come into it this week. And we have the Dreamer. The outcome is you coming into a greater new direction, almost unexpectedly, whether due to a leap of faith, you believing in yourself. I think that's fitting for you, Pisces. Pisces is definitely, with this Ace of Swords, going to guide you to take a leap of faith with this new love you're feeling. And so the last collective message for you watching this, okay? Whether you're able to get a live reading or not, this is the reading for you. So the underlying theme we have for you is the Three of Water, celebration, the need to move, the need to have more fun. So you're going to be embracing more festivity and just, casual joy into your life. All right. Now we do have the Eight of Air, similar to Aquarius. You're breaking through limiting beliefs so that you can expand beyond what you even think is possible. And of course, we have the Five of Water, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing positive results of a situation in the middle of the week, especially with the Eight of Air. You may not entirely be sure how at the end of the week, we have the Six of Earth, which will balance things and bring greater financial flow, especially if you need a loan or you have money to give anything out. Okay. I dare say with the Five of Water, this could also be overcoming some disappointment. But we do have the Ten of Air for romance. So you're definitely going to process some kind of disappointment in the middle of the week, perhaps with something that just does not work out the way that maybe you wanted it to. Okay. And for career, we do have the Queen of Air. So this is really speaking of you approaching your career life with independent focus and wisdom, okay? And not necessarily get distracted. Some of you, if anything, will gain advice from this Queen of Swords-like figure. And the outcome we have is the Eight of Earth. So, meaningful work, your paper getting stacked, you're definitely going to look at the end of the week like you did a job well done. Okay, so process whatever disappointments may come. I don't feel like that's going to be like that for everyone or most people. I think there's going to be a little twist to how that comes through. So just keep that in mind. And now we're going to do the live tarot. All right. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. This was another W strain. All right, I'm going to get straight into the PayPal. Y'all stay blessed as always. You know what it is. Space Bug, I got you. Okay. So first we're going to do Lightworker Enterprises. What should I name my religious foundation as a trustee? I need ideas. That's a really good question. I'm going to say focus on what your moon sign means to you, and what kind of comes up from the pool of your subconscious, what kind of ideas. The cards that I have for, yeah, we have the page of water. Okay, so this is heightened psychic abilities. You're going to come into new feelings about this. I feel like the emotions you had stepping into what you're doing, you might start to feel about it in a new way that will inspire this. But the cards we have are the Ace of Fire and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this thing you're doing is going to kick off, and it's going to expand very unexpectedly. Ace of Wands is bam, new opportunity. We just started this brand new store. The wheel is, wow, we sold out everything in the store unexpectedly on the first day. We got so lucky. So, like, this is whatever this is, it's beautiful. Now, if these are name ideas, this religious foundation might have something to do with the spark of fire and luck. Okay, you can take these incorporations and create a name with them. Something that inspires inspiration, beginnings, and a change of fortune, luck. Um, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I think this is talking more so about this foundation that's going to really expand, maybe bigger than you expect, and probably come into a lot of support. Ronnie Davis. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, that's very Virgo too. I love that. 12th house signature. Okay. Ronnie, we got the 7 of Fire. Stand your ground, defend your beliefs and decisions, choose your battles wisely. Nancy, please keep me posted. I'm so glad I pulled those cards. So we do have 5 of Water and the 8 of Air. This is talking about difficult situations that break you out of old disappointments. So old disappointments emotionally have kept you feeling stuck. And I think you might be unsure of yourself, but don't fall for the gaslighting and manipulation. Don't give in to the psychic attack. Celebration and victory is yours. So stand your ground, even if you feel disoriented, even if you feel a little unsure of yourself, you still have the advantage. Shout out to you, King Sigma. Much appreciated. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of it is more psychological than actually accurate. Intentional Love 365, Miss Lopez. Let's see what we got for you. So we do have the 4 of Water, okay? Missing opportunity, opening your eyes to the possibilities. Now, the 3 cards we have for you are the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, okay? You're going to be guided by the signs, Ronnie. I got you. Okay, congratulations. We also have Renewal. This is an awakening. Your intuition is going to guide you to an awakening of your life's purpose. And we also have the Empress. This is going to give birth to lavish abundance. So right now you might be emotionally contemplating, you're sorting through your feelings, you might be letting go of opportunities, but this is slowly but surely guiding you towards the right opportunities. So just sit with your feelings, but of course, trust your intuition. Greg Palmer. These are really awesome cards, by the way. Congratulations. It's going to break out pretty wonderfully. Greg Palmer. So we do have the 3 of Water, okay, celebration, the need to have more fun. The 3 cards we have for you are the Empress, okay, lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams. This is also coming with Knight of Air, all right, events that occur with great speed, creative solutions. And last but not least, the 6 of Earth, financial flow. So with the Empress, this is going to have you personally move forward with what you have and take the abundance you've established with yourself and maybe get into philanthropy. The Knight of Air could be an idea that comes in with a friend or from you, because with the Three of Water, the underlying theme is something very festive. So this is a festive undertaking. I think you might be coming into a surplus of abundance and profit that you'll be used to help other people, or to kind of, come into greater financial flow. Okay. So next we have Elizabeth Caspers. Beautiful. So Elizabeth Caspers. We do have the Empress as an underlying theme. So you're giving birth to your greater beauty. And we also have the Seven of Fire, which is urging you to stand up for your beliefs and not back down, whether something comes up or you've been going through. And we have the Seven of Earth. So this is beautiful because this is talking about you coming into victory for something you've been patiently fighting forward with too, especially with the Empress. You've been patient towards really having the work you've been doing grow fruit. And the Empress is a promise that you're seeing more and more of these long-term commitments bear fruit. Seven of Fire could be you fighting against people who believe that you're investing in something that's wasting your time, but it's going to secure this lavish abundance. So Elizabeth, I really hope that speaks to you. Alexandra, will I get the raise I'm about to ask for? Let us see. Claim it, and may you receive that or better. Okay, so we do have the Three of Earth. Yep, this is just yes. This is more so about working in a teamwork situation. And we do have justice. So justice, fair and just decisions, the approach you want to take, highlight how much of a team player you are. And if you're able to highlight specifically how your influence on the team creates greater leverage, or realistically makes you a more valuable asset, you being able to do this detailed, clear, and with great paperwork, you're going to get that raise. You're going to get that raise. I feel like the justice card is you getting that raise too. So please email me. Let me know if you got that raise or not. I would really love to know how that played out for you. Okay. Next we got Jonathan B. Taishoff. Let's get it. All right, Jonathan, we have the Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. So this is a very festive, passionate queen who you could be dealing with, or the energy you're operating in. But we do have the Ten of Earth, financial abundance, security, and passive income. We do have the Five of Air, miscommunication, arguments, scattered mind. And then we have the Two of Water, a relationship that grows closer. So this could be with the Queen of Fire. These do seem to be unrelated, but financial stability secured at the beginning of the week for you will shift into a scattered mind or just miscommunications with this Mercury retrograde. But any miscommunication may be mediated with the Two of Water at the end of the week, where you grow closer with people who are willing to overcome said miscommunication. Five of Air could also be you just pulling people's cards and ripping them a new asshole because they dared step to you. Sharon Brosa Stone. Let's see what we got for you. Sharon, we do have life experience, so definitely look towards An unexpected experience that will take that which isn't aligned with you. I see this as a very positive, though. This could be like winning the lottery or meeting someone new that changes things, or you could be that person. Now, we do have the five of water, things not turning out the way that you'd hoped. And we do have this with the eight of air. So, this is going to actually have you confront issues in your life that seek to delude you on how powerful you are. Because Sharon, I think you're very well in the know of how powerful you are. So this is kind of this life experience is knocking out influences that seek to keep you held back and will jolt you out of any disappointing moments. I see this as you kind of dodging that and not necessarily even letting it affect you, acknowledging it, not necessarily, bypassing it, but seeing it for what it is. Okay. And I think you're going to help people facilitate that in their experiences too. Swim good. Let's get it. We have the six of water. This is a soulmate card. Nostalgia, romanticizing the past. Shout out to you. Okay, so we do have the high priestess. Follow your intuition. Pay attention to the signs. Six of earth, financial flow. Give some money, time, or effort. And we have this with the lovers, intimate relationships. The lovers and the high priestess is talking about a very psychically charged intuitive connection. And it's not a coincidence that we got this with the soulmate card. So this is talking about soulmate connection, that both of you are balancing materially and exploring how passionate you are together. So really trust your intuition here. This isn't asking you to take a leap of faith as much as it is saying to be guided along by the signs that will influence your approach towards this situation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Y'all stay blessed, and until next time, peace.